Hello, awakened beings. Welcome to this channel. Here I do tarot and oracle readings to support you along your spiritual journey. If that interests you, feel free to check out any other content on the channel as well as interact with this video as you feel called to. Today's reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is up next in your relationship or love life? All right, let's get started. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What can you expect in your love life? What's coming towards you? Well, Queen of Swords. Somebody's getting ready to have a conversation. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Some reconciliation. Well, hold on. It doesn't really feel like that. It kind of feels more like forgive but not forget. That's what it feels like. I forgive you, but I won't forget what you did or what happened. That's what that feels like. All right. And what else for Leo? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Knight of Wands. Interesting. And Queen of Wands. Clarify this Queen of Swords. Yeah, it feels like somebody's getting cut off. Now, if this is somebody you've been with... Oh, okay. No, hold on. Because I'm like, it really feels like somebody's getting cut off. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I got to tell you what I see. If it resonates, then it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Queen of Swords. So, it feels like some kind of... Honestly, there's some ghosting here. And there's also like somebody's upset, which is quite strange. So like the Queen of Swords she's not as emotional, and that's why I have the runner here as well. So I feel like maybe there's distance. For some of you, there's emotion, and it's almost like somebody is trying to provoke you or something like that, and you kind of just cut them off, or vice versa. But just with her tying the mouth here, it just feels like things could go silent maybe a little abruptly. Maybe like mid-conversation, like, okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm done. That kind of energy is happening here. And then it's almost like, okay, you talk for a little bit. It's not going anywhere. You're done. And then we've got kind of like, okay, you know what's said is done and is done, and I'm going to go ahead and move along. And so, we got options here. We got, not showing hand. So this is somebody who's literally going off in silence, and they're just like, oh, okay, you want to say that to me? Well, now I'm about to level up, or now I'm about to go do this. And honestly, with Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands, this could indicate what I just said. Like, okay, I'm going to go level up. I'm going to go party, have fun. I'm going to go be cute. I'm going to be flirty. And so we also have the snake here as well. So, and then, the other woman snake over your shoulder. So this is giving, like, honestly toxic energy. And then we have Queen of Wands here. So I do feel like there's a lot of unbothered energy here as well. It's like somebody's trying to provoke or get a rise out of you by, like, it's almost like someone is throwing a little bit of a tantrum. Like they're trying to get a rise out of you or a response out of you or whatever, vice versa. Flip the energies how they are. And then they go act crazy and stuff. But then you got Queen of Wands who's just literally unbothered. They're like, okay, well, I can play that game too. You're over here with a knight and I'm a queen. You see what I'm saying? So, okay, what else about this connection? Like, honestly, there's the energy of like cheating here, or like, okay, the relationship is unclear, like a situationship, or we're on a break, so I'm gonna go do this. It's very much like that. Okay. If that's not your story, then it could be a straight up full breakup, because with this Six of Swords, it's very much like somebody crossing the threshold into another like environment, another place, moving on, right? This is moving on energy, especially with Hand of Cards, because like, wait a minute, I have options. So of course I'm moving on. I'm going to explore these options, right? Okay, that's the energy here. Anything else, Spirit? Guilt. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is so I'm just going to show you again. So with this knight, there's a it goes page, knight, queen, king. So, and then you got this card here, guilt. So it just feels like one person was out of the other person's league. You got this person who's like, you know, all angelic. They're cooking, they're cleaning, they're doing all this. They work hard. They're very kind, loving. But they're chained to this person who just be sitting around and isn't really like as vibrant as them. They're almost, like I said, it seems like they want to argue, or they want to make you jealous, or whatever's going on with that person. And so with what I'm trying to show you is you got a knight, and then there's a queen. So these two don't go together. The queen goes with the king. You hear what I'm saying? All right. So somebody here is out of the other person's league. And I just want to show you too, underneath that, we've got the tower. The tower is about, you know, tearing things down so that they can be remade anew, you know. So I don't know if this is you like coming into your queen energy, regardless of gender. Queen energy, Queen of Wands specifically, is very much like very alluring, very ambitious, very, you know, go-getter, seductive, spontaneous, you know, alluring, attractive. So if this person had, like, maybe the roles are different, where you feel like this was you, and then now you're in this kind of energy because this person is like sucking up all of your energy and time, and they don't deserve it. So anyway, the tower is about building something more formidable, more better, you know. So the tower shakes things up. There's a little bit of drama, but like, it shows you what your worth is. Like, tower moments take down things that aren't working, right? So if, you know, this situation is really kind of sucking you dry, there's some arguing, there's some, you know, avoidant behavior, some ghosting behavior, whatever it is, snaky behavior. All right. But it just seems like all that is to help you realize that this is who you are, or who you naturally are. And that you have options. And so you don't have to sit around being miserable or giving a lot of your time and energy to somebody who doesn't deserve it. So I don't know. This is what the cards are saying. Like I said, if it resonates, it resonates. Okay? Just remember, this is you. All right, let's go ahead and give you your last card here. Ooh. Work. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. Okay, so I was telling you that the Queen of Wands is somebody who is ambitious, who's very attractive. So like, the Queen of Wands is usually manifesting something, okay, because she has the energy to do it. So it just kind of seems like you have goals, maybe around your work or around your relationships or something like that. And now that's something that you're focusing on. Now you have, like, you're refocusing on putting your time and energy into, you know, back into yourself. And it seems like you could have had a work goal, a career goal, maybe some schooling or something like that that you put on hold. And it seems like maybe now's the time to kind of pick that back up. So, yep, that'll resonate with some of you, maybe not everyone. But thank you for tuning in. That was your reading, and good luck on your journey. Take care.